Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, everyone is doing Ulta 21 Days of Beauty video. I really didn't want to do that because I feel like that's all I see on my feed. So what I decided to go is I went through the catalog and I pulled the products that I own that I would recommend, that if I didn't own, I would love to try. I know they're really good. Like I said, I can really recommend them. So I thought that I would create a makeup look using those products. So I don't have a full face. I almost have a full face, but not entirely. But a lot of them I do own. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the products that I'm talking about. There's one that I recommend that I do own, but I can't find it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I did with it. But definitely if I don't find it by the day that it goes on sale, I'm going to repurchase it. Okay, so that product is the concealer by Lancome, the Tint Adult Concealer. Okay, that is a beautiful concealer. I have used it many times on my channel, and I would definitely always have it in my collection. Now, I've heard rumors that they're coming out with a glowy one, or not glowy, but hydrating one. So when I think this one's pretty hydrating. I don't think it's a dry formula whatsoever. It doesn't crease under my eyes, and my under eyes don't look dry. But for those that may have drier skin, that may be a good idea. But I haven't seen anything on the Lancome website or anywhere else that I shop Lancome. But anyway, for the time being, I already primed my face, and I'm trying out this new primer. This is not, of course, at Ulta. The Caliray So Blown Primer. I bought the mini, which is actually, it looks very little, but it's actually, the amount that I get is actually half the size of the original, so I didn't get ripped off. But wow, when I saw this, it looked like, what? So it goes to show that packaging sometimes is ridiculous. Yeah, this is like half the amount. It smells amazing. Let's see how my pores look after I put my makeup on. It smells like oranges, which I totally love products that smell like oranges. I don't mind scented products as long as it dissipates, and this one does dissipate. I no longer smell it. All right, so we're going to start with foundation. So there's two of them that they have on sale, and in the information box I will list the date that these are going to be on sale. I'm not going to talk about the dates now. So they have the Lancome Tint Adult Ultra Wear. They say that it's Lancome. This is some of the Lancome foundations, but this is the only one that was in the picture, so I pulled this one out. And then they have the Stay Naked Hydromaniac from Naked from Urban Decay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one on one side and one on the other. And then the other concealer that they had is the Born This Way by Too Faced, and this is a multi-use sculpting concealer. This is a wonderful concealer. You get a lot of product. This is going to be, I think, $17.50 or something like that. I will put the prices of what everything's going to be up here somewhere. But this is a beautiful concealer, and I use this many times as an all-over product. I use it for concealer and I use it as foundation. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to use this on my forehead, this on this side, and this on this side, and then I'm going to use this as my concealer. All right, so let's begin with the Lancome. And today I'm going to be using a sponge, and I'm going to put a pump on the back of my hand. I'm only going to use one pump since I'm only using it on half of my face. I don't know if I'm going to need more than that. So I'm just going to dot it. And if I need more, then it looks like I'm going to need a little more. I don't even have enough for half of my nose. So let's see. Maybe if I put enough there, I won't have to go back with it. Okay, so I'm going to use the mirror in my powder because I didn't bring my mirror with me. So I'm going to be using this mirror. And this is a beautiful foundation. I think you get really good medium coverage, but it's definitely buildable. You can definitely take it to almost full. I love this foundation. I think it's gorgeous. This one is the Care and Glow. It's supposed to have like skincare in it. So I'm going to put a little more on my dark spots right here. Kind of build it up a little bit there. Now the shades may not be the same for all the products, but that's okay. Okay, I'm going to wipe off the excess product. And now this one, I'm going to use it on my right side. They feel almost like the same consistency. And this one, I have it in the shade, oh, this one does have SPF 27, by the way. 305N. And this one, I have it in the shade 41 Light Medium. And I'm going to use this side of the sponge so it's not on the same side that I use a Lancome with. Even though I don't think it's going to make that much big of a difference. It's not like I'm comparing one, you know. I just want you to see what they look like. And I think it has about the same kind of coverage. This one, let me see if it says what kind of coverage it has. Tinted Glow Hydrator, medium coverage up to 24-hour wear. That's the Urban Decay. So I'm going to grab the rest of the product that's there. This one seemed to have covered a little better, but this is, they call it tinted hydrator, so it may have less coverage. So I want to put just a little more on my hyperpigmentation right there, and hopefully it covers it. Still not doing it, I don't think. I can see a lot of darkness there. Is it a sponge then? What is this? It's like looking really bad. It's not staying on. What? Let me try with my fingers. Is it me, or does it look like it's not sticking to that portion of my face? That is really weird. It's never done that before. I wonder if I shouldn't have tried a new primer, right? So that's my bad. This has always looked really pretty on the skin, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like it didn't really catch there. All right, we'll move on. So I'm going to use this. I shook it already, and I'm going to use it on my forehead and a little bit and I didn't use any kind of corrector under my eyes because I want you guys to see what this looks like. And then I'm going to do what I normally do with this, which is I normally try to cover anything that my foundation didn't cover. So let's see what happens. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a clean side. I just got it dirty with this, but I'm going to go on the clean side with the on my forehead. And look at that. I mean, that works wonderful. It looks better than the Urban Decay. And you get a lot of product. You get like, how much do you get on here? It says super coverage. You get 0.50 ounces, which is a lot. I think in concealers you normally get like 0.25 or something. You don't get much. Nice coverage under your eyes. Gave me a little more coverage on my cheek. I was going to use a brush under my eyes, but kind of got carried away with the sponge. But as you can see, it helped with the discoloration on my cheeks. Okay, so the powder that I'm going to use my, this is not on sale, but I'm going to use this on my under eye because there's very few powders that I trust under my eyes. This is the Pat McGrath Under Eye Setting Powder. And I'm just going to use, I just use a little bit. I don't use a lot. I'm going to use a little bit on my eyelids that I already primed. And I primed it with the primer that I get on Amazon. That's definitely a favorite. Okay, and then I'm going to powder the rest of my face. This is the All Nighter by Urban Decay, and this is a waterproof powder. I have it in the shade. It doesn't have it back here. Anyway, look at the packaging. It's so pretty. It looks like you have water droplets on it. This is a really nice one. It does a great job of setting your face. It also gives you a little bit, like if you're wearing a tinted moisturizer, it will give you a little bit of coverage. Not a lot, but it does give you a little bit of coverage. But this definitely helps in the heat with sweating, and I don't know, I don't really get caught in the rain. I'm not worried about my makeup if I do. But this one is a really nice. Okay, so they don't have a, I didn't see a bronzer, but I'm just going to use blush today. And the blush that is going to be on sale is the one by MAC. I own many shades of MAC blushes. This one is in Warm Soul, and this is one of my favorite shades. It is very neutral, but it's so beautiful. You know, like it looks like it's not going to give you much, but it has like a little bit of a glow, but it just looks really pretty on the skin. So I'm going to use this Adulten powder brush or blush brush. I didn't bring any setting spray. I don't know what that is. What is going on with my skin? That looks terrible. I think it must have been the only thing different that I used today is that primer, but it's giving me like, it's making my dark spots look worse than they normally are. I'm going to go remove this side, and I'm going to use a different primer and redo it and see how it looks. I'll be right back. Okay, so guess what? That's a spot that I have on my face. How do you get a spot like that overnight? I don't know. The joys. I thought maybe because I kind of went over with that powder to cover some of my grays, that I thought maybe I swiped the brush on it. No, I scrubbed and it's not coming off. So has that always been there and I just noticed it? What the heck? Alright, so anyway, I just have a natural contour on my cheek. We'll go with that. And let's go back to the blush. So yes, the blush is beautiful. My face is falling apart. I'm going to do a just a chatty get ready with me, but it's, look, I'm putting powder instead of blush, but it's not going to be so much about the makeup. It's going to be about my life, things that I'm going through, things that I'm feeling, things that I want to share, because I'm sure that I'm not the only one that has these thoughts. And I feel that I can talk to you guys about anything. So anyway, that's going to be coming up soon. I have a couple of other videos that I want to put up, but that one's coming soon. Okay, so this is a very nice, very pretty, like I said, natural looking blush. Now, I feel like that I didn't take the, oh my gosh, I didn't take anything out of this side, so I don't feel like the pore minimizing Calarabe did anything to my pores. I can still see them. They look just as big as ever. And on this side, when I redid it, I used my Lancome pore minimizing, and I think this one did a little bit of a better job. I can still see my pores, but they look a little smaller. All right, so where's my powder brush? I still can't get over that. Anyways, all right, so one palette that is going to be on sale is this one. And I have to say, this is the Born This Way by Too Faced and Natural Nudes. I have to say this is one of the best palettes that Too Faced has released. This color story is so beautiful. It has a nice mirror. But this is so beautiful for the if you like rosy browns and peachy, and I mean it has some beautiful mattes and some beautiful gorgeous shimmers. So we're going to create a look with this. So this is a Wayne Goss brush, and I'm going to go with this one right here, and this one is called Maple, and I'm going to go right here on my crease. Wow, this is kind of dark. I didn't mean to go that dark so quickly. It's pretty, but it's kind of dark. All right, let's do the other side, and then I'll try to lighten it up a little bit. So are you guys planning on doing the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty? About the only thing that is calling my name, well, the Lancome concealer, if I can't find mine. I'm really gonna look for it today and tomorrow. Hopefully it won't take until tomorrow to find it. Okay, I'm gonna grab this shade right here that is lighter. This one is called Petal, and it's got more of a rosy tone to it. And I'm just gonna go over this. But I wanna get that because that's a half price. That's a great price if I can get my shade. I'm gonna get a different brush. This one is a little fluffier. Maybe I can blend it out a little bit. And then the only other thing that calls my name is Tarte is going to have the liquid eyeshadows half price. And I've been kind of curious about those. So I may pick one of those up, but I'm not sure. To tell you the truth, this sale is not really calling my name. I don't think there's a lot of stuff that is that interesting to me. And a lot of this, you know, I really don't need like more mascaras. I mean, they do have some good sales on mascaras, but if you need them, that's amazing, but I don't need any. And they have the Lorac on this palette and the Lorac palettes, and I already own, I think, most of the Lorac palettes, so I don't need that. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the first brush, and I'm going to use this one right here that is called Cocoa. And so the rest of it, I don't think I'm going to get it. They have the clearance serum on sale, which the last time, on the last sale that they had, I purchased it. And it's okay, but I don't see where it's done anything magical to my face. If anything, I'm getting darker spots. So I think I'm going to go back to my Drunk Elephant. I feel my Drunk Elephant really, really, really worked on me. So I'm considering going back to that. I don't know. I don't know. But let's see what I can come up with. But I don't think I'm really going to be. And then one thing I hate about it is that every day you have to go on there and you have to buy. And then you get like a million packages. And I don't really want to do that. My husband freaks out when he sees packages coming every day. This is a Refer 13. And I'm going to go into this truffle color right here. So I think I'm going to skip it. But this is a beautiful palette. If you've been wanting it, I mean, for half the price, you can't beat it. And I think this is one that you can create everyday looks. You can create glam looks. I mean, it has beautiful, beautiful shimmers. And then you can create just, you know, a simple couple of eyeshadow looks. You know, you use a couple of shades and that's it. Okay, I'm going to use my big brush just to go over the edge over here. I'm going to take this other small brush and go into Cocoa and try to bring it up a little bit. I'm going to go back to what I do with my little brush. This one right here with the Truffle, the dark one. I like these little brushes because you can be a little more precise. That's a very nice cool brown. Okay, now for shimmers. Okay, I think I want to go into this one, and I'm going to put this one like right by the brown, and it's called Sugared Chestnut. That's what, oh, don't mean to flip you. That's what it looks like. Pretty color. So I'm going to place that like right here. Okay, I'm going to take the brush with the brown. I didn't put any other eyeshadow on it. Okay, I'm going to take the other side of this brush and I'm going to go into sparkling sand. Okay, then I'm going to go into this one right here. That one is called Shimmering Pearl. And I'm going to use my finger and I'm going to place it like right in the center. Okay, I'm going to take this brush and just take a little bit of the brown because I kind of went like too far with that shimmer. I just want a little more brightness right in the middle. Brown. And I just tapped the brown. I didn't put a lot of product on there. Okay, I'm going to take the brush that I used for the crease and just go over my crease. Okay, so now I'm going to put mascaras. Now there's two mascaras that they're having on this sale, and one of them is the Bad Gal Bang by Benefit, which is a nice one. I'm not sure if this mascara is dry, but I'm gonna try it. Well, first of all, wait a minute. I forgot to put anything under my lash line. So I'm gonna go with the Cocoa. I don't want it very dark down there. I really didn't have any fallout, but I still like to do that just in case. Cocoa. Okay, I'm going to go with a little bit of the truffle, the darker one. Cocoa, it looks very light down there. And I always like to kind of, you know, attach it to my lash line, kind of. I think I went a little too far with my shadow over here. This is just my concealer brush. Let me take the brown and kind of fix that. Nice and not matching. Let me see if I have another small brush. I'm going to use this one right here, and I'm going to go in. I'm going to dip into this one right here, which is called Swan, and just go on my brow bone lightly. And then I'm going to take this tiny little brush and I'm going to go into Glistening Snow and put a little bit on my inner corner. Okay, so before, when I jumped the gun, so let's try this mascara. This is the Benefit. This is a really good one. I really do like this mascara. This is what the brush looks like. It's very easy to go down to the roots of your lashes because the brush is that thin. Now it is a little wobbly, so if you don't like that, this may not be the mascara for you. Like even when you're going through your lashes, you can feel the brush, you know, give. But it does give you nice separation and nice volume and nice length. So let me finish applying 2 coats of this and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what it looks like with 2 coats, but I did like 1 coat right on top of the other because, I mean, normally I go from one eye to the other. But I mean, it does give you nice lashes. There's no doubt about it. And it really doesn't get clumpy, and it gives you length, it gives you some volume. So then the other one is, this is a brand new one. This is the Monsieur Big by Lancome, and this is another amazing mascara. The brush is a little different, and the other one was more like a silicone brush, and this one is like a natural bristle brush. Now this one is a wetter formula, but this one is also an amazing mascara. Lancome has really, really good mascaras. All but one, in my opinion. The Difficils or whatever, the one in the skinny tube, that one doesn't work for me. But some people like it. I guess if you like natural lashes, you probably like that. Okay, so this is what this looks with one coat. So I'm going to apply a second coat and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and this is, let me move you up closer so that you can see the lashes better. So this is the Lancome. Now, in my opinion, the Lancome gives you more bam for your buck as far as mascara. And now I did put it on my lower lash line so that you can see what it looks like. I only do one coat on my lower lash line. I don't cake a lot down there. But you know, this is, yeah, both of them with 2 coats, and I think that the Lancome side is more dramatic than the Benefit, but this is still a very good mascara. I feel like I need a little more blush. I'm going to put a little more on. Now, both of these, I believe, if I remember correctly, I know the Lancome does, but it's been a while since I've used the Benefit. They do smudge under my eyes. They don't flake, but they do smudge. But most mascaras smudge under my eyes. But if you don't have that problem, then it probably won't. So I have very watery eyes, and I think that's part of my problem. So, I mean, not watery where they're, you know, crying or anything like that, but I do have a lot of moisture in my eyes. I mean, I wear contact lenses, and I never have to put any wetting solution or wetting drops on my eyes, moisturizing drops, because I don't need it. But anyway, so this is it. So now I'm going to move it back again so that we can do lips. Now, as far as lips are concerned, there's 2 main ones that I noticed that I own that I would recommend. This one, the Juvia's Place, are going to be on sale. Some of them they say from $5 to $7.50, because I know they have their bullet lipsticks, their liquid lipsticks, and their glosses. All I own is a couple of the regular lipsticks, and this is one of them, and this is like such a beautiful shade. And this is in the shade Kebi, K-E-B-I, and they're very comfortable, very moisturizing. They're like a cream. It's not really matte. I mean, it's not like super shiny either, but it doesn't feel dry on your lips. I'm going to put it on really quick so that you can see what it looks like, and then I'll take it off and show you what the other one looks like, the other lipstick. Okay, now I can't do my lips with a lip liner, so this is the best I can give you. But as you can see, it's a very pretty neutral, like mauve pink with a little bit of brown in it. It's very, very pretty, and with a lip liner it will look 10,000 times better. So I am going to take this off so that I can put on the one that I wanted to show you. Okay, so the other one that they have on sale is the MAC, and this one is in the shade Capricious. That is what that looks like, which is very pretty. I brought 2 of them out, but I think the one I'm going to wear is this one here. This one is in the color Spill the Tea, and I think this one will look better with what I'm wearing. And look how pretty. That is so, so pretty. And MAC, to me, they smell amazing. They look good. I don't know, to me, MAC lipstick is like, yeah, you can have a lot of friends that are fun and beautiful and sparkly, and you know, you laugh a lot when you're around them, but you need that one friend that is always going to make you look good, that you can always depend on to, you know, when you need it the most. And that's MAC. To me, MAC, any product in MAC, but their lipsticks, they have so many choices, and to me they're not that expensive. This is a Catrice lip liner, and this is a Plumping Max lip liner in the shade Cosnova. All right, and now the lipstick. Look how pretty that is. Now, I do own MAC lip liners, and I like them, but I don't love them. And the reason I say that is because I find them to be a little too dry on my lips. They kind of drag a little too much, and so I do like them. I mean, they keep your lipstick in place. They don't bleed. They'll last all day. But they're just a little too dry. I wish they would make them a little more moisturizing. And then I think it would be amazing. So this is a completed look. I think that lipstick is beautiful. I love it. So definitely these are the products that I will recommend to you. Again, I will link everything below. I will put the dates that each one of them is going to be on sale. And I will put the prices up here. Regular price, and then I'm going to do a slash and the sale price so that you'll know what it's going for. So let me know if you're planning on shopping the sale. Do you have any products already in mind that you want to try for? Usually when I do my shopping, I do it online. I hear that things sell out really, really quickly at the stores, so I don't want to deal with that. You know, I'm not going to be there right when the store opens. I've never been that kind of person. I don't set alarms for things. The only one that I set alarms for is Sydney Grace. But usually it's because when their stuff is on sale, it's like 12 p.m. here or 1 p.m. here, and I want to make sure that I don't miss it. But otherwise, I really do not set any alarms for any. If I can get something, then I'll get it when it's available again. Or if I can't get it, then it wasn't meant to be. So it's just makeup. It's not that big of a deal. All right, you guys. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.